I'm Father Bob Stokig, the rector of the Guardian Angel Cathedral in Las Vegas, Nevada, coming to you with another one of our reflections, this for the celebration of Christmas. We hope you are keeping well wherever you are this Christmas season, and we invite you to subscribe to this video channel, as during this Christmas season you'll find some musical offerings to help celebrate the joy of the season that will also be available to you. The readings for the celebration of the Feast of Christmas are interesting. There's really three choices of readings for the feast. One, the infancy story from Matthew's Gospel, which is really begun with the genealogy of Jesus at the very beginning of Matthew. You probably don't hear that too often in your local church, but it gives the way in which Jesus comes from the house of Jesse and how he is connected through Joseph, his foster father. The more commonly heard one at Christmas is the one from the Mass during the night, which is from Luke's infancy narrative. It is the story of the birth in Bethlehem, and it focuses on those first people to receive the news of Jesus' birth, the shepherds, the people perhaps lowest on the social rung of Jesus' time. They're the ones who get this frightening message while they're keeping their flocks at night that a baby has been born, and they're to go to see him because he will be the one to set Israel free. And the skies open to the angels' chorus, which we at Guardian Angels Cathedral are most partial to as well. The readings for Mass during the day on Christmas, the Gospel focuses on the prologue to John's Gospel, taking us way back. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All of these give us a different vantage point in which to view what it is we celebrate at this feast of the Nativity of our Lord. How does God take human flesh and pitch his tent among us? And how will that change all of human history? They are beautiful Gospels, each of them, and they're worth reading yourself during this Christmas season. But perhaps this year in 2020, what we might focus on, I think, the most is how the light of Christ breaks through the darkness, even amidst our COVID-19 restrictions. That light represents the inbreaking of God taking human flesh. It's a particular time in which the lighting of candles is a great practice in our homes, to remind us that in this darkest time of the year, at least in the northern hemisphere, the light of Christ still shines forth. And so the question for each of us is, how do we receive that light? How do we nurture that light? And perhaps most appropriately, how do we reflect that light of Christ by the ways in which we strive to live our lives? We hope that this Christmas finds you keeping well, and we hope that whether you are isolated because of the coronavirus or with your immediate family, that you look for that light of Christ and the opportunity to reflect it to those around you. We long for the day when we can all be together here again and fill this cathedral with the songs of the angels. But for now, we wish you a very blessed Christmas, and we hope that as we look toward the dawn of 2021, we might be people filled with hope, because we celebrate that Christ, who is the light of the world, indeed has been born in our midst.